Hi y'all, this is Andrea with Thrifted Treasure. I have been garage selling. It's garage sale season. I love it so much. So I've been doing a bunch of garage sales over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I promise I will start filming while I'm garage selling. Not so much in the Goodwills because my Goodwills have locked down on that. I guess if they don't share the profit, then they don't want you filming. Not that I make a profit on these videos, but anyway, that's just their new policy. But I'll try to film like in flea markets and other thrift stores that I go into. There's some really good thrift stores in Northwest Arkansas where I'm from. But I went with my sister and her new husband, and then I have also been by myself. A bunch of garage sales and thrift stores and Goodwills all across Northwest Arkansas. So this is a huge haul, so I'm going to break it into two different videos because I have a lot of stuff. All right, so it's time to get ready. Cue the intro. Let's get into the first haul. I picked this up at a garage sale. This is a cute fringed leather and cowhide with a turquoise cross. It's a crossbody bag. It comes with a long strap. You know, for those that are still huge Yellowstone fans, this would be a good for them. We are in cattle country and chicken country, so we do have a lot of cowboys around here and a lot of cowboy fans, but this would be a good addition. I have three sites. I have my website, which is www.thriftedtreasure.com, all lowercase, no spaces. I have an Etsy store, Thrifted Treasure, and I have an eBay store, Thrifted Treasure. I also have Instagram, but you can visit any of those 3 sites to find this kind of stuff. But I'm going to be listing this on one of my sites, okay? Next, I also have another leather bag. This one is so cool. It has a bone. You see that bone? Look how cool that is. So it's got 2 bones. They look like they might be deer or elk. So this is how you secure your bag. You flip it like that. And it's leather, handmade. See how this is made? Nice strap. It's got a pretty strap with a little fringe on it. Also a crossbody, long. I picked this up at a Goodwill. So this will be for sale on one of my sites. I picked up this cute little tapestry bag. It's not genuine leather, so this is just a tapestry bag, but it is really roomy. As you can see, a lot of room. And it's got hooks here. You can put one of those tapestries, crossbody straps, or any kind of purse strap that you can find, but this will also be for sale on my site. Now, I also do some crafts. So not only is this a vintage site, but I sell anything that appeals to me and stuff like that, but I also do some crafts. And I actually made this. This is got leather handles. It's a canvas bag. It's got a cute little fall farm. It's Farm Fresh Pumpkins is what it says, Farm Fresh Pumpkins. So I have several of these. I will show you what the others look like in a future video, but this is also going to be for sale on my site. I don't do a whole lot of clothes, but I do like jackets. So I got this Universal Threads. Let's see if I can hold it up. Can you see it? Can you hear me? So this is a thick but soft flannel coat. It's got a beautiful flannel. See that? Isn't that pretty? But it's very soft. It's Universal Threads. Get you to see that. It is a size extra large. It's really in good condition. It's heavy. It's good for outside of a t-shirt or to throw on by itself. It's a beautiful shirt / coat. So that'll also be for sale. Figure out where I'm going to put it. Now these I'm going to keep. I'm just going to show you that I got them. I got this at Goodwill. It's just a cute little summer sweater. It's a very open woven knit. Obviously be worn either over a swimsuit or over a t-shirt. So I'm going to keep that. And figure out what I'm doing next. Alright, I also bought this for me. It's Coldwater Creek. I love Coldwater Creek. And I love soft surroundings. And I got several of these. So I got this really cute shirt. It's got a fringe on the bottom. It's a soft stretch, but it looks like it's denim. I got this cute shirt. This is Zach and Rachel. It's a red cotton 3/4 sleeve, but it's got these cute buttons down the back. You see that? That's cute. I'm looking forward to wearing that. I got this. This is a New Direction. Kind of a nylon. It's got some cute embroidery pattern on the front. V-neck. And then I got this. I like wearing long, soft, comfortable things because I like wearing leggings and jean leggings and that type of thing. So I got this. This is really cute. So it's a sweater, and it's I don't know who it's by, but it's got like the old vintage Letterman sleeves on it. So anyway, those are all going to be mine. So I'm sorry. I need new clothes, so that's why I'm doing that. I also got this at a garage sale. I picked these up. These were 50 cents. These are beautiful. You can see if you can see it. Hand painted, blown glass, tea light. See the painting on that? Let's see if it'll focus in. Here's one that's got beautiful delicate flowers on it. It's clear. But these are little tea light candles. Got those for 50 cents. I also got 2 perfume bottles. These also have beautiful etching on them. They need to be cleaned up a little bit, and I will do that. See that? Isn't that pretty? You could put just like aromatherapy oil in it if you want to, but they've got the glass stoppers. Both of them have the glass stoppers. And they're just really delicate glass. I got those for $3 a piece. I also got this little cutie right here. I got this at Northwest Arkansas Thrift. It's a little thrift store. It's for battered women's and children's shelters, what it is. But this is Limoges, France. I got this. It's a cute little teapot. Look at that. Isn't that not cute? Look at the detail on that. Can you see it? Will focus? Probably not. But it's just an adorable little teapot. It's perfect for any little setting. And it is Limoges. Alright. This will also not be for sale. I picked this up for my sister. She's a huge Peanuts fan. Loves Snoopy. I got this vintage Peanuts cartoon strip. I actually got this at Goodwill. It's got little gold accents on the side. Kind of got a little reflection in it. And it's got a little stand so she can set it on her desk at work. But she's a huge Peanuts fan, so I got that for her. And then I stopped in a consignment store. I have got to remember the name of that. I'm terrible at names. But they had a lot of cute stuff. But my son and I both kind of collect tobacco boxes. I like them for storage for like jewelry and any other kind of little craft things that I have and stuff like that. But I picked up 2. They had a whole wall full of them. They evidently collect them there, but I picked up 2, and they're 2 identical ones. And I gave one to my son. Let's see if I can get the glare off that. These are just really pretty tobacco boxes. These are La Grande Apparata, and just even the inside is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I mean, what a great jewelry box this makes. You know? It has a little latch. So, I'm going to keep that, unfortunately. If I get more, if y'all are interested in cigar boxes, just let me know. Comment below and I will get more. At a garage sale, I picked up these vintage royal basmati rice. They're little bags made from the old vintage canvas bags. I got 2 of those. Those will be for sale on my site. At Goodwill, I also picked this up. This is I got it for $3.99. This is a creamer with a plate. This is Crate and Barrel. You can't see it very well because of the plastic, but this is Crate and Barrel. I may keep this for a while. I may put this up for sale. It depends. I'm collecting kind of the white ironstone looking ware, and I don't mind it being newer from Crate and Barrel or Pottery Barn or Bath and Beyond or something like that. I'm okay with that because they all go well together. So whether it's genuine vintage ironstone or this, I have picked up a couple of ironstone pieces for me for my personal collection. But and I might add this to it, or I might not. It may or may not be for sale on my website. This I'm going to keep. This is a beautiful silver plated. It's just a little pedestal. Looks almost like one of those trophies, only a miniature. I got $2.99 for this, or I paid $2.99. But look at that detail. It's got beautiful little handles. Somebody, it looks like that they had polished it up. I prefer mine with a little more patina, but it'll get there over time. So once again, I may be keeping that. I also picked up this really cool. I only got one. I wish they had 2. Got this at Goodwill. It's a bookend. How cute is that? It's got the world. It actually moves. Paid $1.99. Somebody else, because there was a pair there, somebody else must have bought the other one, is what they told me. But anyway, I got that. I also got a couple of books. I got this. I'm going to start selling books. So in my next video, you'll see quite a few books that I'm going to sell. Some of them are vintage. Some of them are just everyday books. But I think books are they're coming back in, and you can't really find them a whole lot. I mean, you can at thrift stores, but in good condition. I do paperback as well as hardback. Everybody has an e-reader, but I think a lot of people are going to want to see books make a comeback. But this one is Daily Strengths for Mothers. It is leather. It is a devotional, 365-day devotional. I may have to do this. I'm a mother, and sometimes moms just need a pickup. Sometimes. That's all they need is a pickup. And then I found this. So I know Laura Caldwell on Left Coast Revivals is always talking about kintsugi and fixing cracks, how the Japanese fix cracks in broken vessels. And that's what this is a kintsugi book. And finding strength and imperfection. And it's really cool. I mean, it's got some interesting how to do it and that type of thing. So keep this book. I don't know. I'll see. I also picked up, I got this old wooden spoon. I just collect these. I like them. We use them a lot. I have a whole bunch, so this one may be coming up for sale. Just an old vintage wooden spoon. That's all it is. Paid 99 cents for it. I also got this. It's cute. It's a little house. Wooden house, but it's actually you can put a photo in it. It's like a photo stand. I'll style that up later, and whenever I put this on my website so you can see. Paid $1.99. Those were at Goodwill. At a garage sale, I picked up this cute. It was for 50 cents, and I hate these stickers. They are sticky. I wish they wouldn't put them on things, but they do. Got it for 50 cents. It's a very heavy tea light candle holder. It's only a single. It is made in, I can't tell. Made in somewhere. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, it's very heavy, very cute. Paid 50 cents for it. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there a minute. I picked this up also for, actually I got it for $1.50. Once again, these stupid stickers. I don't like these. I wish they wouldn't put them on things. So this is a little wooden, it's called The Legend of the Love Jar. It's got a stopper. Almost looks like myrtle wood. This was, and it's got a whole booklet that tells you all about it. It's attached to it. The Legend of the Love Jar. I'm going to see copyright 1983. It's got who made it. Cheyenne, Wyoming. So I bet it is myrtle wood. I'm guessing it is. They have a lot of it there, but it has the whole story and everything. And this one was a gift to somebody, and it's with a little letter in the back. So from the 1983, so 40 years ago. Or sorry, 1985, 40 years ago. But how cool is that? Anyway, I picked that up for $1.50. I thought, heck yeah. Then I was at a garage sale and I met this sweet, sweet, sweet lady. Her name was Kinsey, and she does pottery. She had a bunch of pottery out there, and they were all signed Kinsey, so I kind of put two and two together because, you know, I'm kind of smart, and figured out that she was Kinsey. And these are some of her early works, but I only picked up one. She had them for $1, but they are signed. This is a beautiful piece of homemade pottery. These little bowls are great for like sauces in, like if you're doing pot stickers or something like that. They're great for dipping sauces. But anyway, I picked this up. I thought this was beautiful. Blue is kind of my theme in my kitchen. I may keep this, I don't know, but it was nice meeting Kinsey, and I may look for more of her work. She actually lives here in Northwest Arkansas, so I may look for more of her work. I also at Goodwill picked up just a couple of regular random mixing bowls. I figured these would be good for projects when I'm doing like cement on something or painting something. You know, to put in here, it's easier to get your paintbrush in here and then you can pour it right back in. I paid 99 cents for 2 of them, so I figured that was a pretty good deal. I'm almost done with this haul. Picked up this cool, really dark picture frame at Goodwill, 99 cents. It's real moody, and I like that because I've got some moody pictures and artwork that I want to put in here. So I picked this up. I'm always looking for picture frames because I live with an artist. I'll show you in just a minute his little art studio. I live with an artist. So I'm always looking for picture frames. Oh, and I just now noticed this one's cracked, but that's okay. It's going to be for me anyway, so that's no biggie. And then I picked up this one. It's an unusual size. I paid $3.99 for this. It is gold on this side. It's kind of a light gold. I'll probably go back over that with a rub and buff and kind of brass that up a little bit, or an antique gold. But it's an unusual size. And some of my husband's artwork is unusual, so I picked that up as well. Real quickly, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this off. Hang on just a second. Let me pause. Alright, real quickly, I'm just going to show you a little bit of his art studio. He's doing a portrait right now for somebody. And then, you know, bless his heart, we live in an apartment, so he has to do this in the living room. He also painted those right down there. One of my favorite pictures is this one right here. Love that. So those are just some of his pictures. While I'm at it, I'm going to show you how I decorated for July 4th. So I got these beautiful curtains. They're velvet. I got them off Amazon. They're real pretty. Don't mind my dirty windows. But I picked those up. They're red velvet. They'll be good for Christmas as well. And then I got this Betsy Ross flag, tea stained. I got it on Amazon as well. There are some things I will buy new. But I like the stars are embroidered. I like that. And then I just have my philodendron. It's in a vintage Pyrex bowl. Nice one. Eventually I'm going to put that for sale. That behind it is a believe it or not, a cardboard dulcimer. It's old. I got it from a great uncle. I think I'll eventually put that up for sale, but it's actually made of cardboard and it works. I painted this stand. It came in red. It's one of those beautiful cookbook stands. It came in red. I painted it white. You'll see my vintage book here about George Washington, and then this book here about we Americans. I got this really cute candle holder, one of the ones that you what is it they say that you can take at night. You know, always see them in old movies where they're carrying with a handle. I also got this cute, and he's vintage as well. Somebody had handmade him, little Uncle Sam. I've got this beautiful vase. It is also for sale on my website. Some more books about Native Americans and a day in the life of America. I'm gonna come down here real quick before I move. It's a picture of my mother-in-law. She passed away right after we got married. Just a little basket with some books. I love old books. This one's also Early Days in America. I'm very proud of my country. Got this lamp at Goodwill. Found the shade later at a different Goodwill. They match perfect. I love it. It's kind of a timeless. This is kind of a dark early American. So I made these. I'm not too proud of them, but I didn't do too good a job. I'm going to go back, probably refix them, but I did just some Mod Podge images. I did this one of George Washington. It's on a silver-plated serving tray. You can pick those up at Goodwill anywhere. My husband painted this. Told you he's an artist. It's one of the first he ever did. It's a watercolor eagle. Isn't that gorgeous? One of the first he ever did. It is vintage now. It's 2003 is when he painted that. And here's the other one. I did Abraham Lincoln as well. Just kind of Mod Podged it in there. My husband also painted this. How beautiful, how stunning is that? That's in a method by an artist named Maxfield Parrish. He kind of paints in layers. So how my husband does this is he puts down the base layer first and puts varnish over that, lets it dry, goes back in and puts the next layer on, and he mixes his colors that way. It's really cool. So I also found this sterling silver tea set at a garage sale, or at a Goodwill. Thought it was gorgeous, and as well as the tray. And then back here I found this. I think it's pewter, but it's a very unusual. Yeah, I got it at Goodwill. Very unusual. I don't know if it's a planter or a mug or what. I don't know. It could be a vase. I just thought it was cool. And then I printed this on my printer. I bought this off of Etsy. It's George Washington crossing the Delaware, put it in a pretty frame. Alright, I'm going to pause for a minute. My ceilings are tall, so I'm going to have to stand up here and show you the rest of this. So I made this. I bought this vase at a estate sale for $4, and then I bought the what do we call those? Hydrangeas. I bought the blue hydrangeas off of Amazon, and the flags. I got the flags at Lowe's, which is where my husband works. Just kind of made a little arrangement. That back there I've had for years. It's a metal tray, very vintage, 1950s. It's got a beautiful transferware scene of early America. This I'm very proud of. I made it. So I bought this I think it's a Noritake. Yeah, Noritake. Like a casserole dish. Gotta get a better grip. But it didn't have a lid, so I got it at Goodwill. It was like $1.99 or something because it didn't have a lid. And then I made a candle in it, a 4-wicker. How cool is that? And I made that by buying those candles at Dollar Tree and just melting them and putting them in there. It already had the food coloring. It already had the scent and everything in the wick. You just melted it and put it in there. Wasn't hard. I bought this at a Goodwill. It is silver plated, candle votive. I've had this for a little while. I got him at Northwest Arkansas Thrift, $5. He doesn't work, but look at how old he is and how beautiful he is. It has to be he. I also printed this off, bought this on Etsy. This is Betsy Ross. Put her in a vintage frame that I picked up at Goodwill. I've got this beautiful crock here that's Holland Delft blue that I picked up at Goodwill for $1.99 with various old bobbins and stuff in it and utensils. Some more old books. And then I got this off of Facebook Marketplace, this old scale. I actually bought that from a gentleman, if you can hear me. I actually bought that from a gentleman who got it from his grandfather, and I only paid 20 bucks for it. And then behind there, I have a beautiful pen and ink sketch of an old house in Louisiana, and I actually have documentation on that from a historical society. So picked that up at a flea market for 15 bucks. So that is my little tour of my little. Oh, I also got this quilt. And then I've had these pillows. So that's it. That concludes my little show and tell of my little proud American wall. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little thrift haul. You have to forgive me, my coffee table, my husband's got cleaning stuff on there. But this is, once again, just a little peek at my haul for this weekend. Got some cool stuff. Most of this will be for sale. Just remember, it's www.thriftedtreasure.com, or my Etsy site, Thrifted Treasure at 58, or my eBay site, which is Thrifted Treasure, just Thrifted Treasure. Please like and subscribe. I don't get very many viewers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I'm not that bad at this, am I? Seriously. I just don't get very many viewers, and I'm trying. So I'm just going to keep trying. I kind of put it off for about a month, thinking on whether I really wanted to do this, but I do. I want to share that you can live in a small apartment and still have good decorating sense, and pick up things that would normally go to a trash bin and reuse them for better purposes. So anyway, I'm glad that you came along with me on this. If you did like this, please like and subscribe, and it'll just help me tremendously not be depressed because nobody's watching. Anyway, see you later. I'm going to do my next haul. It'll probably be filmed this same day, but it'll be 2 different videos. Bye. Okay, I'm back. This is round 2 of garage selling, flea marketing, and Goodwilling over the last couple of weeks. Big haul, so I had to break it into 2. So this is part 2. And filmed on the same day, but separated into 2 different, I don't know, I may put it in one video, but it'll be a long video. Anyway, let's get started. So I went to a St. Vincent's de Paul thrift store in Berryville, Arkansas, and I picked up this beautiful, heavy, this is a cut crystal. I don't know if you can see it very well. A cut crystal. It is signed. You won't be able to see it at all, but it's signed Dresden. So this is a vintage cut crystal Dresden lamp that actually, it says that it was tested and it works. I paid $10 for this. These retail online used for about 130 bucks. So that was a steal of a deal. I love this. I'm going to use it in an upcoming vignette that I'm going to do. That's going to be more Victorian French country type thing. But then it'll be for sale on my website. I also, you might have seen this in several of my, if you go on my stores, you'll see that I have like decorations behind whatever it is that I'm actually selling, so they're in the background. And I've had this one for a while. This is a wooden carved fox is what this is. I mean, I think it's home accents. It was Hobby Lobby. I picked this up for like $4.99. But I've decided that I'm done using it, so I'm going to sell it. And then about a month ago, I picked this little cutie up that looks almost like him, except that he's ceramic. Also a fox. Looks like he could be his kid. And he was $2.99, and he'll be for sale as well on my website. And then some time ago, I also picked up at Goodwill this fantastic cougar, mountain lion, Black Panther. I'll get it out in a minute. Black Panther. He's got great detailing. He's in mint condition. Look at those eyes. Scary. Comes on this beautiful wooden base. I paid $4.99 for it. So I'm done using him as a backdrop. I'm going to put him for sale. So some of these may have not come from exactly from this weekend. I also picked up on Facebook Marketplace these bookends. They're musicians. One's playing it looks like a flute, and the other one's playing a clarinet. They are probably hammered aluminum, or not aluminum, hammered pewter, but these are marble bases. They are heavy, but they're going to be coming for sale on my website as well. I mean, they are heavy. I was also at a flea market in Gentry, and I picked up this beautiful metal. It's copper. See the copper? And then it's all etched. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a wall hanging. It does have the hanger here so that you can hang it. But anyway, this was beautiful. I think I paid $8 for this. But these retail for a lot of money. It is vintage. It does have a little bit of damage. Like there's a dent right here. You can't see it. Well, yeah, you might see it. There's a dent coming out this way, right there. But anyway, it's time to sell. I also, at Goodwill, picked up all the heavy stuff. So I picked this up. This was $6.99. It's actually Italian. Ceramiche Aristiche Giglio, made in Italy. I paid $6.99 for it, but it had the ugliest black handles, and they were scratched and scarred and all that stuff. So I went back over them with Rub and Buff, and made them gold. So I will tell you that some on the handles where it'll come all the way up onto the ceramic on the sides, but that's where the black had come to as well, and I couldn't just leave it black. So when I repainted this, it looks like it's a bad paint job, but that's actually the way it came. I just went over the black part with Rub and Buff and made that look a little more elegant. But that's going to be for sale. It's a beautiful white vase, goes with anything. And then here a while back, I also picked up this at a garage sale for 25 cents. It's a heavy cast iron. It's a beautiful cross. I think this is more in a Celtic style cross. But it's a great for a centerpiece. I love religious iconography. I am a Christian, and so to me it's not really iconography, but that's what I understand the term is for it. But I love this stuff, so I am just going to I'm just going to call it my religious stuff. I don't know what else to call it. Anyway, so that's all that. Next we're going to go through a bunch of books. So I have this vintage Little Women. It's a youth reader by Louisa May Alcott. It was dedicated to Sue Ann Davis. Mother gave you this book when you had the mumps, February 1963. The copyright itself on the book is, I think, 1960. Anyway, this will be coming up for sale. And then I have some newer books. This is a paperback. This is Iris Johansen. She's a very good mystery writer. So it's a suspense novel. So this is called Bonnie. It'll be for sale. If I can find good books, I'll just pick them up and let you all just buy them from me. Here's Robin Cook, Fatal Cure. It does not have a jacket cover, but it is a very nice book cover. And Robin Cook was really big back in the 90s. And the copyright on this is 1993. So, believe it or not, that's vintage. I also have this one. This is Isaac Asimov's iBot series, Time Was. He's very big, sci-fi. A lot of people quote Isaac Asimov. He actually is a very good author. This is copyright 1998. Once again, vintage. I also have, so in the northwest Arkansas is the tail end of the Ozark Mountains. And the Ozark Mountains go on up into Missouri. And there's a place right outside Branson, and it's called Shepherd of the Hills. It's actually a place you can go. And it was a story that was written like 100 and something years ago. And it was a movie starring John Wayne was in it, but it was called The Shepherd of the Hills. And anyway, it's by Harold Bell Wright. Here's one of the books. And it's actually performed at the Shepherd of the Hills place in Branson. Copyright on this is 1987, but it's a very good story. If you haven't seen the movie, see the movie. I like John Wayne. I'm kind of weird. I'm old school that way. I grew up watching westerns with my dad, and I'm a big John Wayne fan. I was actually more upset, don't take this wrong, when he died than when Elvis died. I do like Elvis, but I don't know. I was just a huge John Wayne fan. But anyway, that's an excellent book, excellent story. I also picked this up, Chesapeake. This is James Michener. Beautiful linen cover with design on it. Also, I think he was big in the 1990s. Let's see if I can find a copyright on this one. Pretty graphics. Ooh, 1978. James Michener, Chesapeake is the name of this one. I think he did a whole series on places in the United States. Hang tight. Alright, I picked this one up. This is the Wine Cliquot. I don't know. It's the story of Champagne Empire and the woman who ruled it by Tilar Mazzeo. And it's got a signature right here. I don't know whose signature that is, but I think that's cool. It's got the jacket cover. It is not very old. It is a first edition. And it is, yeah, 2008. Find it eventually. And then I picked this up for people who like fantasy. So I kind of got a little bit of everything. This is Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. Does have the jacket cover. This is author of the New York Times bestseller, A Discovery of Witches, which I think is I don't know if it's a Netflix, but it's a TV show now, I believe. This is copyright somewhere. I love it when they have 400 things on there. 2012. So those will also be coming up for sale on my website. I am an avid reader. I do like to read. I have just a few more books, and then we'll get into some more home decor. I have this book, Jennifer Weiner, That Summer. This is going to be a romance novel, and does have the jacket cover. Retails for $28. Copyright 2021, so that's not a very old book. I have this one, Diane Chamberlain. She's also she's like a New York Times bestselling author. The Secret Life of C.C. Wilkes. It's just a women's fiction. It does have a little folding up here on the end, so you know. I will take all this into account when I price it, and they won't be priced really expensive. I just prefer to get books in the hands of people who like to read them. 2006, copyright. And then this last one, I need to get all this off the top. I hate it when they do stickers. I hate stickers. This is Carly Phillips. It's also romance. She's one of my favorite authors. She's very good. This is Summer Lovin'. It's just a little paperback. It's not going to be very old. Copyright 2006. Almost vintage. Wow. Man, how time flies. When the older you get, time just, was it Tempest Fugit? Time flies. All right, let me get out the rest of my stuff here. I picked this up at Northwest Arkansas Thrift. It's a wooden based, it's actually a 5 votive candle holder. You can take the glasses out and just put tea lights in it, which is what I was thinking about doing. Anyway, I paid $3 for this. This will be coming up for sale on my Etsy site and eBay. I love anything wood products. I also got this. So this is phenomenal. So this is really old, and it's a drum is what it is, and it's from India. It's like a, I'm not going to say it right, a punch bar. That was the books. Sorry. They're okay. We're okay. It's all okay. Anyway, this is an old drum. I just thought it was fantastic. I mean, look, it's rawhide and wood, and it's just, even the holder here is old. It's just a beautiful old drum. I paid $12.99 for it. I'm going to do a lot of research before I sell this, but this is also going to be coming up for sale. Set that down here since I keep knocking things over. Okay, this is a metal tin I picked up. I got this at the same place, at Goodwill. It's just got a real pretty scene on it. It is an old tin. You can see by the bottom. I paid 50 cents for it. I like decorative tins. They really add a whole lot to your decor. So I also got this at a garage sale. This is it's a metal inlay on wood. I don't know if this is teak. It may be walnut, but it's a trinket box. I paid 50 cents for it. It doesn't have a stamp, but it does have felt down here, so I think it's actually probably fairly older than I would initially assess. Probably made in India would be my guess. That's where they kind of make some of these things. So anyway, that will also be coming up for sale. I also have this. I got this at a garage sale for $1.50. It's a Hobby Lobby. It's a real pretty white country distressed, or you can do like French country picture frame. While I do like a lot of picture frames, this is not quite my style, but I thought I'd pick it up. I also got this silver plated little bowl. Once again, I may keep this for a while for decorating purposes and then put it on my website. It's a Gorham silver original. Anyway, it's really pretty. Got a beautiful patina. Paid $3 for it. Got it at a garage sale as well. I got this cute little sled. Look at this. I'm not too keen on the rope. It is a holiday rope. It's like red and yellow and green, or red, gold, and green, and silver. Not too keen on that. I'd rather have like a regular rope or a jute rope. But this little sled is so cute. It's tiny. It's perfect for a riser for Christmas time. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. It's handcrafted by Charles Yates, so it's a one of a kind. It's an original. I might use that for a little bit of staging and then probably sell that a little closer to Christmas. I also, if I can get over here, it's terrible getting old. Terrible. Don't get old. Don't do it. Alright, so I picked up this mid-century big serving fork. They only had the one fork. It does have a little crack there at the top, but these are wonderful, stylish pieces for any kitchen. I got that at Northwest Arkansas Thrift for 25 cents. I also picked this up. This is a half teaspoon, little copper teaspoon mixer. I got this for $1. It's a gold plated ladle. I'll get it out in a minute. I also got this. I'm going to use one of these because I do have a nutcracker bowl, so I'm going to use one of these nutcrackers. I paid 50 cents or $1 for 2 of them in here and a pick. I'm going to use one of them for the nutcracker bowl that I have for sale, and the other one will go on sale. And then I'm going to keep these for a while as well for staging. These are some really old silverware. This is a little spoon, and these are little forks. I mean, look at that. Look at the patina on that. I got 2 little forks, and then I have 2 matching old spoons. Aren't those beautiful? I like old stuff. What can I say? I'm an old person. I like old stuff. Also at a garage sale, I picked up this fantastic It's a like a charcuterie board with a cheese thing, and it has the cloche that goes with it. Paid $4 for this. I will water this wood. It looks a little dry and dusty, but I am going to water it. But this is a great little snack tray for the holidays, so that will be coming for sale on my website. Let me find a place to put this down without breaking it. Almost done. My SD card is full, so I'm gonna make this quick. I got this beautiful hand-turned goblet for $3 at a garage sale. That'll be it for sale. And then I also picked up this cute country, brand spanking new, never been used, picture frame ladder. How cute is that? It's 2 picture frames ladder. I got it for $4. Anyway, that concludes my garage selling for the week. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe. I need viewers. Please, 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 please. Anyway, bye.